Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. So the verse we are going to discuss, it has told about the way to realize Atman, Atmanubhutir Upay, and the way to self-control. Here self means Indriya control. 136. नियमितमनसामुं त्वं स्वमात्मानमात्मनि नियमितमनसामुं त्वं स्वमात्मानमात्मानि आत्मनि अयम् अहम् इति साक्षात् विद्धि बुद्धि प्रसादात् जनि मरण तरंगा पार संसार सिंधुम प्रतर भव कृतार्थो ब्रह्म रूपेण संस्थः नियमित मनसामुं त्वं स्वामात्मानमात्मनि अयम् अहमिति साक्षाद् विद्धि बुद्धि प्रसादात् जनि मरण तरंगा पार संसार सिंधुम प्रतर भव कृतार्थो ब्रह्म रूपेण संस्थः. With a regulated mind and a purified intellect. With a regulated mind and a purified intellect, realize your own self when in this very body, not after death. Identify yourself with it and cross the shoreless ocean of samsara, means the transmigration, whose waves are births and deaths. Become blessed by getting firmly established in Brahman, which is your own essence. Again, I will read. With a regulated mind and a purified intellect, realize your own self while in this very body. Identify yourself with it and cross the shoreless ocean of transmigration, whose waves are births and deaths. You become blessed by getting firmly established in Brahman, which is your own essence. One English word I want to use, that is terrible sense control is needed. Terrible self-control, sense control. Your mind is always like a newborn baby. Always. It doesn't know what is good and what is bad. It runs after what is very lucrative. Like a kid doesn't have any idea for Shreyas and Preyas. Company knows how to sell the things to the children. So they make it or cover it with a very good, gorgeous package. And children start crying for, I need that, I need this, and according to the nature, you have seen how a kid starts crying to get anything else. But if it is not conducive for the kid, a good mother always try to control it. How long? Till that baby becomes little knowledgeable to know that it is not good for him. And mother scolds, sometimes punishes, sometimes hug, because the mother's only aim to make her baby healthy. अगर बच्चा बीमार हो जाएगा तो माँ बाप के लिए उससे कष्टदायी और क्या कुछ नहीं होता। कितना तक करते हैं ना, जब तक उनका ये बोध ना आ जाए, जब तक उनका वो बोध ना आए कि ये मेरे लिए हानिकारक है। पीटते हैं कभी कभी। So our mind is like that, because see, now we don't have anyone else to tell, hey, don't do that, don't do that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Now our own kid is our own mind. You have to protect it, because mana eva manushyanam bandha karana moksha or moksha karana. So with this very mind, you will get the liberation. So you have to protect it. You have to protect it. So now the thing is how you will, because if you say only control, it doesn't, it never works. Then it becomes a prison. Mother loves, give everything else, sit together, then tell, see, why I scolded you today? Suddenly in front of the people, you started asking this, don't you know, doctor has told you not to take it. And the child understands. But again, next day, it starts something else. Again scolds, there is some conflict, but again sit together. We have to pay time to our mind. Do you have? It is your baby like. If you don't pay time to your mind and senses, they will not be controlled. Controlled means what you want to do through it, you can. And it should be, na? If the gun is not under the control of a gunman, then what is the use of the gun? Likewise, if the mind is not in our control and it has some process, some pranama like Om, you have heard, because Babu is our inspirer. So many ways are there. Vedantic persons believe in vichara. So if I see word for word meaning, that tvam means you, amum means the lakshana, what I have told already, swam atmanam, अपने आत्म स्वरूप को नियमित मनसा बुद्धि प्रसादात आत्मनि अयम अहम इति साक्षात विद्धि. So niyamita manasa means the mind is which is controlled, like the horse or the trained dog. All the dogs are hungry, but the trained dog, whatever hungry it is, if you are unknown to that dog, it will not eat through your hand. If you offer him, just one word is no. It never. You have to control your. Some philosophers, they are little bit bhogavadi, as if they tell that they are bhogavadi. They don't believe in Veda and Upanishad, but they preach and teach all Upanishads. But you know, they are having millions of followers. They preach, don't control your mind. Mind has a natural flow. It's all bogus, you know, because they are telling it with their controlled mind, because they know how to control others' mind. This is our parampara. Self-control is needed. Actually, it's not control. It needs correct understanding. That's why so many verses, that how to come into that point of correct understanding, that why you will not be restless, why you will not run after the things. So many, you know, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji first told about who are you. Then it tells that what is the intrinsic nature, the actuality of the Jagat. Why are you running for? It's like the mirage. Don't waste your time. Everything. So all that vichara, when every day, that clue every day will come to you, you will be soaked in that idea. That is why Nitya Sravana. Nitya Sravana. It's not that Monday to Friday when Swamiji will come into that Zoom, then only. No. Whenever you will get time, whenever you feel you are in crisis, even Saturday, Sunday, when there is no morning Vedanta class, this is your fueling. When you run with a car, that is the mode of entertainment. What do? You fill your car. Then only all the things will be perfect. Likewise, if you fill your car with that good ideas, when you start your journey, the whole day journey will be chinta shunya. There will be no worries, because that supreme knowledge you are having, nothing can touch you. Nothing can touch you. And this is called control. Here, control is not a negative word. Clear? Here it is sublimation. Here it is sublimation. So, how that niyamita manasa will be there? The manasa means tritiya, through manas. And which kind of manas? It is regulated, well regulated. How it is regulated? Not control. Regulated with a correct understanding about the world, about myself, about incident, about accident, everything else. So you have to uh, work hard, because if you always rest, you will rust. If I rest, I rust. So correct understanding is needed. And how? Buddhi prasadat, with the grace of your Shuddha Buddhi. So Ramakrishna is telling Shuddha Atma, Shuddha Buddhi, Shuddha Man is one. So Ramakrishna is telling Shuddha Man, Shuddha Buddhi and Shuddha Atma are one. Suppose there is a mirror fully dusted and you stood in front of the mirror, but you can't see your reflection. What will you do? Will you change the mirror? Or will you change yourself? No. Just the dusting of the mirror is well enough. And where our reflection is clear, when the reflecting medium is cleaned and clear, the light is getting reflected everywhere. That is why we can see the object. In the black hole, we can't see anything else because there is no reflecting medium. That is why we can't see anything else. But here we can see everything else. Even in the daytime, not only the light is enough, the reflecting medium is also enough. But everything is visible, but we can clearly see the sun as its reflection. Where the reflecting medium is clear. The clear mirror. And how? If there is clear mirror, we forget, we are deluded that which is real, that reflection or the original. Which one is the thing? Likewise, when our mind is absolutely clean means there is no desire in that mind that tomorrow I will eat that, Navaratri is coming, what is my planning, and all such, no planning. See, as a Vedantic student, I can tell you one thing. Our aim should be to become an aimless. Our aim of life should be become an aimless. A little kid doesn't know where he is going. তাকে তার মা যেখানে নিয়ে যায় সে চলে যায়। বেড়াল ছানা, the small cat, it only does what? Mew, 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 means ma, 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 ma. And the mother cat keeps her babies wherever it is conducive for her. মা বেড়াল তার ছানাকে কখনো আস্থা করে রাখছে, কখনো ছায়ের গাদায় রাখছে, কখনো পালঙ্কে তুলে রাখছে। Baby knows only mew, 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 means ma, 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 ma. Absolutely God-dependent life. For the Vedantic sadhakas, don't mix with that my son works in that company, my daughter works in that company, I works in that. If there is no planning, so how that company will run? Please, I'm absolutely talking about the Vedantic sadhaka who can recognize a spiritual practitioner inside. He or she will not have such questions. যেইটুকু বুঝতে পেরেছে যে আমি তার দাস, আমি যন্ত্র তুমি যন্ত্রী, আমি ঘর তুমি ঘরণী, যেমনি চালাও তেমনি চলি মা, যেমনি বলাও তেমনি বলি, সকলি তোমারি ইচ্ছা, ইচ্ছাময়ী তারা তুমি, তোমার কর্ম তুমি করো মা, লোকে বলে করি আমি। এই হলো বোধের কথা। আমি যন্ত্র তুমি যন্ত্রী, I am the machine and you are the machine man. I am the house, you are the householder. If you can become a good pen from Reynolds to Pierre Cardin, to Mont Blanc, then your upgradation will be also there. Mont Blanc দিয়ে দেশের আইন তৈরি হয়, সাইন হয়, ইত্যাদি ইত্যাদি। পেন সবসময় নিচু থাকে, না হলে লেখা যায় না। If you can not down, the writer will write the Mahabharata through you, Ramayana through you. So many slokas. And the only thing is you have to be down. If you up the pen, it will work for some times. Then, because the writer has to write, and if the flow of ink is not enough, what it does, Bhagavan also does the same thing with us, because we don't surrender. Because we don't surrender, we always try to get up. গুরু এবং ঈশ্বরের কাছে যে মাথা নিচু করেছে, পুরো জগতের কাছে তার মাথা উঁচু হয়েছে, সেই জগৎ পূজ্য হয়েছে যে গুরু এবং ঈশ্বরের কাছে মাথা নিচু করতে শিখেছে। See the history also. Even those who are non-believers, this is true for them too. যারা বলে যে আমরা ঈশ্বরে বিশ্বাস করিনি, কিন্তু তারা তাদের টিচারের কাছে, they are very loyal to their teachers and they are very loyal to their subject. And the subject means which does ishitritva, that is the Ishvara. Sublimation is required. Surrendering is required. Unless and until you surrender yourself, you won't get the best. The false ego you conceive, that's like the bubbles. No utility value, only lucrative. Whenever your buddhi will be purified, everything will be cleared. How is the samsara? Samsara is always turbulent, always unsteady. We don't know what will happen in the next moment. Where there is accident at anyone's house, you ask yourself or to that person, did you know anything else that it will happen? किसी का घर में चोरी हो गया, किसी का घर में आग लग गया, किसी का घर टूट गया, किसी का बच्चा मर गया. Anything. The samsara is very, very turbulent. And we are in the boat. Do you feel it? Always try to help, try to take the help of the boat. And the boat is your acharya, your guru, means your shastra. Guru has no entity, personal. Your shastra is your boat. Which saves you from the turbulent waves, which saves you from getting wet, it makes you dry. জাহাজ থেকে যারা নামে তারা কি সব ভিজে গায় নাকি যে সমুদ্র থেকে পার করে এলো? The ship always protects. Our Shastra is like that. Our Acharya is like that. That's why Upanishad say, Avatu mam, avatu vaktaram, avatu vaktaram. Twice it told, Avatu vaktaram, avatu vaktaram. Protect your teacher means protect your Shastra. Shastra is protected to the teacher. Whatever, what understanding, at least the teenager or the young age people can't understand the reality of life. They think that money gives the ultimate freedom, ultimate ananda. But all SC means not scheduled caste, all senior citizens, they understand that earning money is not enough. All the degrees, the university degrees, they are not enough. They are required. But what they do? Who earns money, start earning, there is no end. যে আজকে এই পরিমাণ টাকা পায়, তারপরই কোম্পানি চেঞ্জ করে তার কারণ এতটা পায়, তারপরেও সে আরো পেতে চায়, and it's natural. ডিগ্রিও তাই। আমরা পূর্ণতার পেছনে ছুটতে গিয়ে শূন্য হয়ে ফিরি। With the help of the materialistic world, we try to become Purna, but at the end of the day, we become Shunya. That is why in Gurvashtakam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is written that Dhanam Merutulla, if you are having a lot of wealth, lot of physical prosperity, means my son is well established, my daughter is well established, my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law, my grandchildren, my house, my bank balance, everything else. Gururang kripadme manasena lagna tata kim tata kim tata kim tata kim। अरे क्या हुआ, अब के इतना है तो क्या? Do you have the love and devotion for the God? Do you have the trust and love for your Acharya? Do you have the same respect for your scriptures? Then everything is valuable. Otherwise, it has no value. Gururang hripadne manaschenna lagna tatah kim tatah kim tatah kim tatah kim. And when that person is having bodhi labh. Bodh jab hota hai, knowledge when it happens, then apavritam tesham amritasya daram. आज मैं कृतार्थ हूं, मेरा जो करने का था वो सब कुछ हो गया, अभी मैं अमृतत्व के द्वार में खड़ा। दैट इज बोध। যাকে দেখার পরে আর দেখার কিছু থাকে না, যাকে শোনার পর আর শোনার কিছু থাকে না, যাকে বোধ করার পর সমস্ত কিছুর বোধ এসে যায়, যে অমৃত স্বাদের পরে অন্য সমস্ত কিছুকে আলোনালা তরকারির মতো লাগে, ताई बोध, दैट इज बोध। जिनको देखने के बाद और कोई चीज दूसरा चीज देखने का प्यास नहीं है, जिनको सुनने के बाद दूसरा कुछ सुनने का मन नहीं होता, जिनका स्वाद लेने के बाद बाकी सारे आलोना मतलब नॉट टेस्टी, लाइक द स्ट्रॉ, खड़ेर मतो लागे। So if we analyze that what is anatma vastu, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji has given the description from sloka number 72 to 123. And from 124 to 136, what is Atma? Now, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji will answer the question. See, when the student asked the question, can you remember? Sloka number 49. Ko nama bandha kathamesha agataha katham pratisthasya katham vimokshaha ko savanatma paramah ka atma tayor vivekah kathametaducyatam. Now Acharya will start answering. So see, it proves in spiritual life there is no hurry. আমরা বিষয়ে স্থিত থাকবো বলে মন্দিরে গিয়ে তাড়াহুড়ো করি, কোন রকমে একটা পুজো দিয়ে এমনি প্রণাম করা দেখেছেন? এই রকম করারও সময় পায় না, মন্দির দেখে, কেননা বিষয়ে সময় কাটাবো বলে। You have to be patient in the realm of spirituality. You have to sit near your Acharya. Nitya upavasa is required, not only in the day of Ekadashi, Purnima, Dvadashi, Chaturdashi, Pratipad. Nitya upavasa is required. Nitya upavas ki matlab nitya samipavasa. You have to be very closely proximated with the scripture and your teacher. Closely proximated means not physical proximity. Closely proximated with the ideas of Shastra. Closely proximated with the preaching and the advice of the teacher. এখানে স্টুডেন্ট বলছে না, আরে সেই 49 নম্বর শ্লোকে প্রশ্ন করেছি, এখনো হয়ে গেল 136, আপনি কিছুই বললেন না, 100টা শ্লোক প্রায় বলে ফেললেন। নো সাচ লাইক। গুরুর যখন ইচ্ছে হবে তিনি বলবেন, তিনি বুঝবেন, তিনি বলবেন। গুরু ইজ লাইক দা পাকা রাঁধুনি। ফ্রাইড রাইস বানানোর সময় চাল যতটা সেদ্ধ হবে, সাদা ভাত রাঁধার সময় চাল আরো বেশি সেদ্ধ করতে হবে। সো দ্য গুড কুক নোজ how long the cooking is required. Teacher is like that. So, ko nama bandhan. What is bandhan? So, Guru is answering that what is bandhan. Guru has started, means will start answering all the questions. Ko nama bandha. कथमेश आगतः कथम प्रतिष्ठास्य कथम विमोक्षः कः असौ अनात्मा परमः कः तयोर्विवेकः कथमेतद् उच्यताम्. That we will learn tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.